Biology for Mr. Hayes. So this white pipe cleaner is the cell wall. This big red organelle, that would be the large vacuole. This orange piece of ribbon would represent the nucleus, and this black dot right here is the nucleolus. Each one of these four little studs represents a perosome, and these each represents a chloroplast. For part number 3, one of my choices was hemophilia, and what causes it is a mutation or change in one of the genes, and there's a 30% death rate. The symptoms are unexplained and excessive bleeding from cuts or injuries or after surgery or dental work, and a bunch of large, deep bruises, unusual bleeding after vaccination, pain, swelling, or tightness in your joints. The main treatment for hemophilia is called replacement therapy. Concentrates of clotting factor 8 for hemophilia A or clotting factor 9 for hemophilia B are slowly dripped into or injected into a vein. You can find a treatment center at Ohio State University Medical Center, 320 West 10th Avenue, M414 Starling Loving Hall, Columbus, Ohio, 43210, and you can call 614-293-9441. The second one I chose was cystic fibrosis. What it is a chain or mutation in a gene called CFTR, cystic fibrosis transmembrane conductive regulator. This gene controls the flow of salt and fluids in and out of your cell. The death rate is low for this disorder, coming in at 4%. Symptoms are very salty tasting skin, persistent coughing, at times with phlegm, frequent lung infections including pneumonia, inflammation of the lungs, often caused by a bacterial or viral infection, or bronchitis. Wheezing or shortness of breath, as well as poor growth or weight gain in spite of a good appetite. The only treatment is nose and sinus surgery, and you can get treated at the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, Cincinnati, Ohio, 45267, and you can call 513-475-8523. Down syndrome, about 95% of the time, Down syndrome is caused by trisomy 21. The person has 3 copies of chromosome 21 instead of the usual 2 copies in all cells. This is caused by an abnormal cell division during the development of the sperm cell or egg cell. The death rate is at 30%. How you can tell it's in some people is that they have a flattened face, a small head, and a short neck. Down syndrome cannot be cured. Early treatment programs can help improve skills. This may include speech, physical, occupational, and/or educational therapy with support and treatment. Many people with Down syndrome live productive and happy lives. You can find them on 333 Burnett Avenue, Cincinnati, MLC 4002, Ohio, 45229. Or you can just call 513-636-4611. Turner syndrome. It's where you're missing part or all of the X chromosome, and the death rate is 3.6%. The symptoms are a wide or web-like neck, low set ears, broad chest with widely spaced nipples, a high arrow and roof of the mouth, arms that turn inward at the elbows, fingernails and toenails that are narrow and turned upwards. You only have 1 X chromosome instead of the usual 2, and you can find some help at the Children's Hospital of Alabama, 1601 4th Avenue Street, Park Place 2, Birmingham, Alabama, 35233-1723, or you can call them at 205-638-9107. For part 2, I chose marine biology. The education required is a degree in marine science, biology, geology, ecology, oceanography, or zoology is usually required, followed by a PhD to work in a required position. The typical salary is $57,657. There's no special training outside of college required, and a marine biologist is a scientist who specializes in studying the ocean and aquatic life. They conduct in-depth experiments, rescue and rehabilitate sick or injured marine animals, and monitor animal behaviors for such research purposes. There's an increasing demand of about 5% every year for marine biologists, and here are some pictures of what they do.